a total mess. In my head, it's organised chaos. Oh, I've actually written a song. A better routine. You want to get something like 50,000 words in the first week. Why? Sims isn't even the problem. Neither is TikTok. It's my brain. Something like clicked, something changed. I was going through it. It was a rough day. Good afternoon, everyone, or good evening, because it is actually 6:25 on the 1st of July, which means welcome to the first week of Camp NaNoWriMo, July 2023, and I don't even have my Camp NaNoWriMo website information, details, that sort of thing filled in, literally. I have done nothing towards setting goals for this month, literally nothing. It's the first of the month and honestly, I just have so much to do today and I've already done a couple things. I'll even show you. This is my to-do list for today because basically this past week I've just been kind of on holiday. I've just been taking a much needed week off of everything. I don't even think I've vlogged for the past, I want to say 2 weeks now, yet I'm still editing the vlogs that I filmed over 2 weeks ago now. But this is my to-do list for today because, you know, obviously I've had this week off, so I've not wanted to waste space in my bullet journal with this week. So this weekend, because I'm now getting back into things after that week off, literally I had my week off from Sunday to I want to say this morning, for less than 5 minutes in to this video. I'm already swearing. That is something I need to get better with. So this is how I'm doing my to-do list for this weekend. It's not just this page, this is just today, and then I've got this for the entire weekend basically. So this is Saturday and Sunday that I need to get done, and then I have just Saturday here. Obviously, you know, one of the main things I do actually need to do is set some goals for this month. That is one of the main things that I need to get done this evening because like I said, it's 6:30 and I already have done a few things, to be fair. I've been tidying up because my boyfriend always leaves my room in a tip when he leaves. It doesn't matter how long he stays for, he leaves it a total mess, and I am not a messy person. I may be a cluttered person, but in my head it's organised chaos. So I need to tick a couple things off. Actually, I think the only thing I need to tick off is clean bathroom. The wax part I've got going smells delicious. Also, I've got a bit of a runny nose because I think I got another cold, one that's not so severe, kind of still recovering from it. So I need to be drinking plenty and don't really need to be resting because I've done that the entire week. But yeah, it's been a good week. I feel like I've had a good little, I want to say holiday. It was kind of a week off. Right now I'm literally just ticking off clean the bathroom, and now my next task is to plan out my Camp NaNoWriMo project, and there are a couple of different things that I want to do for that. One being, obviously, I want to go onto the NaNoWriMo website and obviously put in my project, but also I need to set my goal. And literally, I think all I want to do this month is obviously just continue working on Nothing But Everything to Hide, the whole series. And I have this I have a vague idea of what I want my goal to be, but nothing specific. I know I kind of want to do something similar to what I did back in April. If you haven't watched those vlogs, I'll make sure to leave them linked down below. I think even even my chair was squeaky back then. Squeaky chair, still here. In an ideal world, I want to be doing 5 days a week again, because I did really well back in April with that. I was doing 5 days a week, but I feel like this month I want to tone it back a little bit. I want to have a bit more fun with it, be a bit more flexible so as not to push myself, because it's the summer. I know there are going to be times when it's going to be bloody boiling here. I'm probably not going to want to do much, so I'm thinking I'm going to stick with 4 days a week this year, but also not just because I want it to be a bit more fun and flexible this month, but also just because of like the other things that I've got going on. Like, I've got my music channel now and just a few more bits going on. I have a feeling that work is going to be incredibly busy as well because of it being the summer. I am going to stick with 4 days a week, so that means I'd have 3 days off of like writing work. Ideally, need to be like doing my calculations. Going to grab this A4 notebook and I'm gonna write a few of these things down. So that's 4 days. Actually, I want to use a different pen. Yeah, let's use this pen. So 4 days per week, which means 3 days off. Those 3 days obviously are not going to be off. I'll probably just end up doing like YouTube stuff on those days off. And I think, let me have a look at my previous. I think they've had a bit of an update with the NaNoWriMo website. I'll make sure to leave like my profile linked down below in case you would like to buddy me. Actually, I don't know the proper terminology. I think I need to go to projects, nothing but everything to hide series, because I think my goal in April was possibly 45 minutes, 5 days a week, and I kind of want to keep that the same and do between 40 and 50 minutes on the days I do stuff. Is that going to be too much though? Let's just set a lowball goal of 30. I always do this thing where I have like a low goal where I'm just like, yeah, this is what I will aim for on a not so good day. Then like a medium goal where it's like, this is my actual goal. And then a high goal, which is like, it would be really good if I got the high goal, but I wouldn't be disappointed if I didn't get that. So I'm going to do that. So my low is probably going to be 30 minutes. Medium, I'm going to say 40. No, because then I feel like I'm going to be letting myself down if I don't get that much. Because sometimes I do have a tendency to do 35 minutes. So maybe that'll be my medium. And then my high should be 45. And there are 31 days. Obviously, I'm going to show you some of these like calculations and what I'm writing down right now. I'm just trying to figure it out in my head. Get my calendar calculator open. I'm going to go 30. Obviously, I need to take 31 days in July minus 4. Wait, why am I doing minus 4? I don't actually know. 3 days off per week. Let me look. So if I go 3 times 4, 3 times 4, should know this is 12. So that's 12 days off in total. So 31 minus 12. 31 minus 12, also should know this, 19. It's 19 days. 19 days of 30 minutes. 19 times 30, 570 minutes. What is that divided by 60? It's 9.5 hours. That's my lowest goal. Then medium is 19 times 35, 665 minutes. So maybe I could round that up to like 670. And then 19 times 45, and we may even do 40 minutes as well here. So that's 19 times 45 equals 855 mins. And then I'm going to quickly do 19 times 40, as well, which is 760. We've got obviously my low goal of 30 minutes, my medium main goal of 35 minutes, possibly even 40. I honestly just think I'm going to be playing a lot of this month by ear, just seeing how it goes. You know, you can always change your goal if necessary, like I did it back in April. It was like 770 words like originally, and now it's like 880. I don't even know if you can see when I changed it. It was probably like halfway through the month. To be fair, back in April it was just an incredible month. I remember getting so much done. It was that good, and I did want to do like a wrap up at the end of that month. I just never got around to doing it. I might do one like where I wrap up both April and July, maybe like August, September time, because I don't really participate in the main NaNoWriMo event. So medium goal of 35 minutes and high of 45 minutes. Then I've done all the calculations because I did 4 days a week, so 3 days off per week, then obviously timesing that by 4 for the entirety of the month, making it 12 days in total, like for the whole month, the days that I wouldn't be doing anything. So I've times 19 by 30, 570. This, by the way, this is me trying to figure out what I want my goal to actually be. I honestly feel like it's got to be about 700, because I feel like there's a good starting point, because if I do 700 divided by 19, so I did 700 divided by 19, which is 36.8 minutes, which is essentially 37 minutes. So that's 37 minutes if I set 700 as my main goal for the month. And then if I want to up that, I feel like it will go up to 760. Maybe I should consider a 5th day on some of the weeks. So I could do... How could I do that though? Because obviously I've been doing it for 12 days off. So if I only wanted to do 2 days off a week, it would be 8. Or so 2 days off equals 8 days off. So 2 days being 2 a week, 8 being the total for the month. So then that would be, so basically I'm adding 5. I'm adding, no, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm adding 4 onto, taking away 4, minus 4 equals, we've just done that one. I don't know where I'm going with this. Basically, I'm now going to take it by 5 days and sort of come to a middle point. So with it now being about 7 o'clock, I've done some long complicated maths and basically just not even that complicated, and I've basically just decided that I'm going to stick with the 4 days a week. I've basically just decided to stick with the 19 days of actually writing, doing writing work, and I think I'm just going to go with 40 minutes for each. So then if I end up doing another day, an extra day a week, say 5 days, with a little bit less minutes, that would help to even it out a bit. So I'm now actually going to put this information into the NaNoWriMo website. So I'm doing 19 days and my goal is 40 minutes on those 19 days. And create a new goal. Goal is 760. And if we click on that, we can see that actually every single day I would need to do 25 minutes. Obviously, we're escaping the fact that I'm not doing words from 10 minutes. I've always done that, to be honest. And yeah, I think this is all now officially set up. So today, what is it saying I need to be at go from 25 to 49. Like I said, it can be changed if necessary. I don't know what time I'm going to be getting my writing in today, because I have a couple of other things to do first. I'll probably start planning out my next month, my actual goals, my general goals. I need to do that as well, and reflect on June and whatnot. I think I'll probably do that and then just go from there. It is now about 20 to midnight actually, and I know my parents are about to come to bed because my brother just got home, and they don't like going to bed until they know that he's home. But I have now like done all of my planning for like this next month, written all of like my July goals, reflected on June, so all of that is actually out of the way. And I've also now edited this weekend in the life that I really want to go up tomorrow, and it probably will actually go up tomorrow, but right now I just want to sit down and get like 20 minutes of writing work done. And at the moment, literally, obviously I've got my video exporting, so I don't want to overload my PC too much, but I'm gonna open up Scrivener, and literally all I've been working on recently is just Effie and her very first relationship, her discovering her sexuality. I feel like I probably talked a lot about this in my like April vlogs, and I will definitely talk more about it in July vlogs. Maybe I should just be talking about it more often anyway. But yeah, oh, I am now on to the part where Effie is coming out to Reese and Bryony, so that is what I'm going to be working on this evening.
Until something better came along.
Good evening everyone. So it's now Sunday the 3rd, the 2nd. It's the 2nd, and it's currently like 20 to 11, quarter to 11. I'd say it's more so like quarter to 11. What exactly have I done today? I feel like I haven't done that much, but to be fair, it's a Sunday and I literally go back to work tomorrow, so I've just been sort of preparing myself for this next week, just been planning out like my weekly goals. And oh, I've actually written a song as well today, which is relevant because it's actually like an Effie song. It's a song from her perspective. I wrote my first song from Effie's perspective today, and I spent like a good hour writing it as well. I don't know if it's cheating to be including that as part of like my writing session, because obviously Effie is a musician. She is in like a band. She's originally in like a college band. I feel like I still have more of that sort of stuff to figure out, because the idea is that she's in a college band originally. There's like 2 main college bands, so there's the one that she's in and then a different one, and basically the idea is that they're both like terrible bands, but they all as individuals have so much potential that that's obviously not going to be the idea for the book. This is just like history before the book actually happens, because these two main bands are terrible in terms of like chemistry and playing with each other as a team. And because they're terrible, their lecturer mixes the two bands up and it ends up being like perfect chemistry. That's part of it, and another part of it is that she performs once a week or like maybe every other week with her band, and that will be in the book. So obviously I need to be writing some original songs for whenever I write every story basically. But now, yes, it is like approaching 10 to 11 now, and I do really want to get some writing work done this evening before I call my boyfriend, and I want to call my boyfriend pretty early, so because I really do need an early night tonight, because I didn't sleep until I want to say 4:30 last night, which is bad, I know, but today I feel like it's just been pretty laid back and chill. I've obviously like had my shower, my pamper shower, and done like a face mask. And then I also finished all of the information for my vlog as well. But right now, I do really want to get like a bunch of like writing work done, because I want to continue working on Effie's relationship / like coming out. That's what I was working on last night. And also just want to work a bit more on her career and how, because she's accidentally like publicly outed after like she's come out to like immediate friends and family, I want to figure out how that affects her career, how her career develops as she's going through the whole like process of coming out to people, because it's a big thing, and obviously I've got to make a decision on when she actually starts like songwriting as well, because I said like I started writing a song for her. Well, I say I wrote the whole song, and it's basically about answers and karma, about the whole like accidentally being outed publicly thing. I'm actually really, really happy with the song that I wrote. Maybe one day I'll share it, because well, my music is a completely different topic, it feels like. Maybe I will talk about that more like later on in this vlog. I'm just really happy with the original song that I wrote for her, which I don't know if I said is called Answers right now. Subject to change though. Right now, I actually want to do some writing work instead of focusing on songwriting. I literally put my camera down for like 3 minutes and it absolutely started pissing it down. I thought it was supposed to be a drizzle today. Nope, full on rain. I'm just hoping it's not going to be like this when I'm actually leaving for work, because that would be just fucking brilliant. Oh dear, this is like quite bright, isn't it? Good afternoon, everyone. So it is now Tuesday the 4th and it's currently like 5 to 2. It has now actually finally stopped raining. On one hand I'm sad about it, on the other I'm really not, because it means that, fingers crossed, it will stay this way until I actually get to work. I feel like I'm actually finally starting to get back into a better routine with everything. We all know I literally suck at routine, structure. I love routine. It's really hard for me to like stick to one though. I definitely feel like I could have ADHD as well as the autism, but there's obviously something, that's just speculation. Like, I have had an actual doctor diagnosis of ASD, autism spectrum disorder, but not ADHD. Anyway, gone off topic. So last night, no, I did not do any writing work last night or like at all yesterday. I was just mainly focused on editing my video, which is supposed to be like this week's video, but we'll see how that actually goes. So no, I didn't actually get any writing work done yesterday because I knew I had a lot to edit of my video, still do, and so I basically looked at my like NaNoWriMo chart graph, and I saw that basically I could skip a day already. I feel like so many people with like any sort of NaNoWriMo event, like camp or the actual one, I feel like so many people are in such a rush to get things done and like finished on the first week, and I'm just like, you want to get something like 50,000 words in the first week? Why? I feel like people forget that it's a month-long event, not a week-long event. I don't know where I was going with this, but like, people are always just in such a rush to get things done on the first week and get as much done as possible, when it's just not realistic. Like, you're gonna burn yourself out before the first week is even over. So that's why I decided to take yesterday off, basically, because obviously needing to edit my video, which I'm about to do now, and I need to keep a steady pace because I'm not like most people that participate in these Camp NaNoWriMo and NaNoWriMo events. Basically, my goal is to like get as much editing done in the next like 20 minutes so I can focus on writing this evening, because I think my graph was saying, like, I'm just opening it up now, that I have to be on like, so basically today I need to be at 98 minutes, currently on 70, because I did, what was it, 25? No, I did 20 on the first day. I did 20 on day 1, 50 on day 2, and today I am meant to be at 98 from 70, so that's like 30 minutes, but I feel like I'm probably going to aim for like 40 minutes this evening. As for right now, I just need to focus on editing my video because I can't do writing work if I'm editing a bunch of footage this evening, because right now if I open up my video, what point am I at? I'm like at this point here out of the entire thing, at 14 minutes or something, or maybe it's this point. I thought I was a bit further along. No, it's out of 1 hour 50 minutes. So I am doing pretty well with this edit actually, despite what it looks like. It's now, oh, this is wonky. How did I not realise? It's about 10:30 now, and don't know if you can hear it, but it is still pissing down with rain outside. I actually did not get that much editing done earlier, despite having wanted to. Basically, all I managed to do was up to like 18 minutes. I edited down like 2 minutes, so I didn't get that far, which is why I'm sitting down now to get a bit more editing done before I get some writing work done, because I think my aim is going to be like 40 minutes, and my cat is just outside. Hey, where have you been? Hey, you want to go downstairs? You want to go down? What? Wanna go downstairs? Yeah. Come on then. Should we get downstairs? Only about 10 minutes later, and got the cat downstairs. She wanted a bit of attention as well, and I had basically a 10-minute conversation with my mum about food for the next 10 days basically, because I'm gonna be like home alone next week pretty much. My boyfriend might be coming around. It honestly depends on what days he gets off work. He won't know until Saturday, which is funnily enough when my parents are leaving. Basically just been having a conversation about food and like dinners and whatnot, and I need to really remember to add to the shopping list this week, because if I don't, I'm going to have no food for the following week. Now, I just want to sit and edit. It's like 20 to 11. I wanted to have started editing by this point, and also so I can like get some writing done in about half an hour. So let's go. I'm not Luigi. And what am I doing writing wise this evening? I'm not too sure. I think it's just carrying on with the scene where Effie comes out to Bryony and how she takes it. So I accidentally knocked the wick then. Good evening everyone. So it's Wednesday the 5th and it's currently about 11 o'clock, as you can see, and I'm going to be getting some writing done this evening once I've done some editing. And I feel like I've done nothing all day, even though I have literally showered, done the laundry, gone to work. That's all I've done, and eaten, obviously. I haven't done any of my writing or just work. I'm putting that term, usually work stuff. I haven't done any of that. It's just been a day where I've been running a bit late. I woke up late, just before 11, so I literally showered. Well, maybe it was no, I woke up 11:15, showered, got myself ready for work, and did the laundry and had breakfast and whatnot. Then by the time I had done that, it was lunchtime before I had to go to work. I just feel like my sleep schedule is just getting absolutely ridiculous. I have the next hour to get some stuff done, and then after that, in about an hour, I'm calling my boyfriend and I'm just gonna play The Sims, and I have to go to bed early tonight because I've got a driving lesson tomorrow, for the first time in a few weeks actually. So I need to not be on Sims at 3 a.m. I wasn't on Sims at 3 a.m. Oh my god, last night was I? I don't know. Sims isn't even the problem. Neither is TikTok. It's my brain. I don't want to get into that right now because I'm just in such a weird headspace right now. 20 minutes ago I was thinking, ugh. About half an hour ago I wasn't feeling that great. Still kind of not, but now for some reason I'm buzzing and I want to get things done. Yeah, strange. I am strange. I am a strange person, but I think I just want to get on with my editing and then writing. Actually, I should probably open Scrivener, and I am literally so close to the end of Effie coming out to Bryony. Then I can work on Effie being accidentally outed, and then I can just continue working on Effie's career and probably ideally go back to Bryony and her side of the story. Not side necessarily, but just her journey. I need to get back to that at some point. I don't know if it's going to be this month though, or this week. I don't know.
What? Cat?
Mm-hmm.
Meow. You're trying to peel the window.
Oh no.
She loves you. She likes sleeping.
She's annoying.
She likes sleeping with you.
Get up, you lazy ass.
Meow. Meow. Misty.
You arsehole. What did she just knock?
I don't know. She wants you. Oh, see, it's the way she looks at you. It's so cute.
It's annoying. Get
She loves you.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. She's out now. You'll have to take her down.
Yeah, it's fine.
I just wanna dance and lose control. Get me to London or Tokyo. My head's within the clouds. My body feels the pulse. My feet are saying round and round we go. I
We say we love, we say we love. We gave it all, we gave it all. We say we love, we say we love. But we were just innocent until something better came along.
Good evening, everyone. So it's actually now Friday night and it's currently about 20 to midnight. I'm not gonna lie, I have had a really rocky day today. I've just not been feeling that great today. I don't know what it is. I've just been feeling like all over the place and just quite down, and like I'm at a point of my menstrual cycle where I'm like starting to come off my period, so I don't know if it's like a hormonal thing. I think it probably is, because I literally had a cry earlier. I think it was like my first cry of the day. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Like, I had my first cry just before 7, and after like 5 minutes, something snapped. Something like clicked, something changed, and I suddenly felt better. And then since then, things have kind of gone back downhill. I've just been very wobbly, very rocky. I feel like I could literally cry at anything. I don't know what this is, what is going on with me. I think maybe I'm a little bit overtired because I haven't been sleeping that great recently, but last night I did have somewhat of a better like sleep routine and like wind down before I actually slept last night. So maybe it's my body like adjusting. Like, I really don't know. It's frustrating, and this is not what this vlog is supposed to be about. It is literally the 7th. It's day 7 and 20 minutes until the end of the day, and I have not done any writing. I'm probably going to talk about this a little bit more tomorrow and whatnot, because I literally don't know when like my mum, dad, my sister and her partner are coming up to bed. In all honesty, I just want to get some writing done. You know, writing work makes me feel good. I've just really not had that great of a day today. I feel like on a scale of 1 to 10, overall the day has like been at 3. I don't know what it is about this lighting. Like, my glasses are actually kind of dirty. Or maybe it's like the skincare I use, but like my skin is like looking glowy. Maybe it's from the tears that I've shed. Oh my god, I started writing a song earlier and never finished it. Story of my life. This evening I'm literally just gonna like get like half an hour of writing work done. Just continue working on the scene where like Effie is accidentally / purposefully outed, and just continue working on that. I'm not going to worry too much about video editing tonight. To be honest, I want like an early night. I need to be going to sleep early and literally want to wake up tomorrow. My family will have left for holiday, and I'm kind of excited but also a little bit like scary to be alone like for the weekend. It's a weird one, but I have all of these plans of what I want to do, you know, whilst I have this time alone. I feel like I've got a lot of expectations about it. I'm now realising that maybe they're not all of that. I just keep thinking maybe I'm setting my expectations a little bit way too high. In all honesty, I want to write. All I want to do tonight is, you know, get some writing work done, play Sims and go to bed, because like I've cried a lot today. I'm obviously not going to leave the vlog on this note, like bloody hell. Like, I'll probably end the vlog tomorrow when I'm hoping I'll be in a better mood. I think I will be. I think I just need a good night's sleep.
my body, cold against the concrete, but I can't seem to get enough. My mind is fixed on what it wants. I just let you beat me. Looks can be deceiving. Let you get the best of me. In bed with my worst enemy. This is a no-go. I just can't take hold. This is a danger zone. Back up and get me home. This is a no-go. I just can't take hold. This is a danger zone. Back up and get me. So put your hand in mine. Follow me. Let me waste your time. Set up feet. Do some stupid shit. Take a seat. Let me waste your time. So put your
Good afternoon. So it is now Saturday the 8th. And currently about 4:10. Yes, in the afternoon. And I feel like my day's only just starting. With it being the 8th now, that is the first week of Camp NaNoWriMo done and dusted. And it feels really weird to say that, especially looking like this, because I've got like a little bit of makeup on and I'm just like, looking nice. Because I've got a couple of other bits to like film today, so I've put like some eye makeup on because I think it looks better than just like a full face of makeup, to be honest. Basically, I woke up at like 1:15 this morning, not even this morning, but I do feel really good and like energized. But I'm also like dressed nice as well because of those other bits that I'm filming today. First week of Camp NaNoWriMo is over, and overall I feel like it's been like quite a good week, apart from obviously like last night, just yesterday in general. I was going through it. It was a rough day. It was really rough. I just felt very like, I'm not too sure what the word is that I'm looking for. I just felt very unstable. Like I even said last night that yesterday was like at a 3 out of 10. Like it was quite bad. But at the moment I'm feeling, I want to say like an 8 out of 10, despite it being like 4 p.m. and me only like just starting the day. And to be honest, the lighting's not that great. And I'm going to be filming in like the spare room and there's only like one window, so I think I may have to get my studio light from in my wardrobe, which is a pain in the ass because that's another thing to set up. I also feel like it's been quite a mediocre week, to be honest, but like in terms of how I've been feeling about this past week, I would say it's been mediocre. My feelings, how much I've actually done. I have done quite a bit, to be fair. Like I think if we go to my nano stats, this is what my graph is looking like for this first week. Obviously this day doesn't count, but I'm at 220 minutes and I feel like I very well could up my goal, but I'm gonna wait until like the end of this new week to like make that decision, because I think that's maybe what I did back in April. But this is all looking like really nice. Like I've pretty much done like every single day this week. So I've done the first, second. I didn't do anything on the third. I can't quite remember why. I think I just needed the data to edit. Oh god, editing, oh my god. Then obviously I did the 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th. So I literally did every single day apart from day 3. I'm actually a little bit ahead in terms of like my goal, like the realistic goal I set, which is why I'm thinking that at the end of this new week I'm gonna be able to up my goal, because I think I set it so I'm only doing like 4 days a week, I think. I'm not too sure. I'm just quite happy with all of this, actually. With all of that being said, I'm actually gonna leave this vlog here because it's now the second week as I am speaking. I'm excited to see if the second week is going to be a little bit better, because obviously this next week I'm home alone, so I can get quite a bit done like wherever. Well, I say wherever, but like I'm still like tied to my desk when it comes to like any sort of work. I am getting a MacBook this month. definitely is on my goals. Like, I just feel like a laptop is very much needed. A MacBook specifically because of all of the things that I want to be able to do with my future. So obviously, yes, it's a lot of money, but it is something that I can pay for, like, over time. I'm gonna leave this vlog here. Thank you so much for watching week 1. I think the next vlog will be more of a mix of like lifestyle and writing. I think I'm just gonna combine it because I'm not like gonna do 2 separate vlogs. That's just like, even though I've done it before, I'm not doing it again. I am not doing it again. Like 2 vlogs a week, no thanks. I am going to go so I can film all of my other things I need to film today. But that is going to be everything for this week, and I will see you in my next vlog. If you enjoyed this one, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also make sure to subscribe down below and ding the bell to be notified for every single time I upload. Also, I will make sure to leave my music channel linked down below as well. So if you'd like to check that out, that's where it will be. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye!